With affordability being one of the major factors for people looking to move to sunny Central Florida or suburban Central Florida, in today's video, I'm going to be comparing two such suburbs, Lakeland and Winter Haven, to give you an idea of what you can get. How is the lifestyle? So let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to Orlando Living with D, and if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Please press that thumbs up button, show me some love, because I bring you community videos all throughout Central Florida, Greater Orlando, Tampa, Tampa Bay, and now Ocala. And in today's video, I'm actually going to compare Lakeland versus Winter Haven. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about these two suburban areas, go and check the community tab. I've actually done a full-fledged video, a little bit more in-depth video for Lakeland and also for Winter Haven, where I talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining. And in this short video, I just want to do a quick small comparison because I know a lot of people have been talking about this. Affordability with the current rates and with the current prices have been a huge challenge. Now, by the way, if you are looking to buy that brand new home anywhere in Central Florida, Greater Orlando, Tampa, Tampa Bay, and Ocala, make sure to check out these channels right over here, Orlando Home Show and Orlando Home Show in Espanol, where I bring you 8+ models in English and in Spanish. So without further ado, let's get into a little bit of comparison with Winter Haven and Lakeland. When it comes to the proximity and accessibility, both of these suburban areas located deep into the Central Florida, Orlando area, and both of them are just about an hour 15 minutes away to the Orlando International Airport. Lakeland is basically right on the exit of Interstate 4, which is the major highway that kind of takes you all the way deeper into Central Florida, both on the north and the south side, or the east and the west side rather. So you can go on that all the way to Tampa on one side, and then all the way towards the other side, towards the Claremont, and going up the Panhandle and everything by connecting to the other interstates. Now, Orlando International Airport is about 45 minutes from Lakeland and about an hour from Winter Haven, and both of these cities are just about 45 minutes to an hour to other Central Florida attractions that Central Florida has to offer. And you're kind of located right in the middle. So you got like Orlando about an hour away, Tampa about an hour 15 minutes away. Now you get a lot more bang for your buck when you're looking into these deeper suburban area, trying to find something in Orlando. And when you compare that to Lakeland and Winter Haven, you just get more. So it really depends upon you. And at the end of the day, if you are working from home and you have that flexibility, you know, these are more family communities, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more. But let's get into the shopping and dining scene for both of these communities. Wife can shop and I can dine, and I'm sure you can make that out. I mean, like, look at me, right? But anyways, when it comes to the shopping and dining experiences, both in Lakeland and Winter Haven, I'm shooting this in Lakeside Village, which is the major shopping area for the Lakeland. And also when it comes to Winter Haven, you know, you're in the historic district of Winter Haven, which is one of the major shopping area for that. You have a lot of mom and pop, a lot of local boutique area. Lakeland offers a large variety of shops and brand names, and also they have you know, a lot of restaurants. Like there's one just down the road, Olive Garden. You also have major corporate restaurants all throughout. When it comes to your day-to-day you know, groceries and stuff, they're kind of scattered all throughout in mom and pop areas. You have your local Publix, Walmart, Walgreens, but in comparison, when you look at it, Lakeland, as I mentioned, has a larger area or a more vast variety because it's a bigger town as compared to Winter Haven, whereas Winter Haven is more of a community-centric small mom and pop shop. Now let's talk about education, because if you got kids like I do, then education is an important part of any community that you want to move to, and comparing the infrastructure for both will definitely help you to be able to decide what works for you, Lakeland or Winter Haven. So when it comes to the education and college infrastructure for our kids, when it comes to Lakeland infrastructure related to schools, Lakeland has a variety of educational options, including the highly rated Harrison School of Arts and several other public and private schools. When it comes to Winter Haven is home to the Winter Haven High School, which is where I am shooting this section of my video. You also have the Polk State College campus, providing a strong focus on higher education and learning opportunities. When you compare the two, both cities offer strong options when it comes to education and higher education. Lakeland is known for more of a dedicated arts program and more diverse schooling options when you compare that to Winter Haven. Now let's talk about the community and lifestyle for the two cities. So when it comes to the community and lifestyle for both Winter Haven and Lakeland, Winter Haven is a smaller community and it offers a lot of outdoor activities because of the lakes in the suburban area. But when you compare that to Lakeland, which is much bigger, you have about 120,000 people at the time of shoot. It kind of is more suburban with a lot of amenities. Winter Haven is a lot more outdoor, especially with the water sports and water activities that you could do. In comparison, if you're looking for a lot of amenities, more of raising a family with the infrastructure, with school and everything else, then Lakeland may have the edge when you compare that to Winter Haven. Now let's get into the economy and employment situation in both of these suburban areas. So when it comes to the employment and job opportunities or the local economy for both Lakeland and for Winter Haven, Lakeland actually economy benefits from being the logistic hub and for a major company like Publix. Publix headquarters is actually in Lakeland. As a matter of fact, a fun fact or a fact rather, not a fun, but a fact is that Publix supermarket actually started in 1930s, is one of the biggest employee-owned chain of grocery store in Florida and is the biggest employer. So you have that opportunity over here. It also has the distribution center right on I-4, so it's kind of easy access to pretty much go anywhere in the state of Florida. When it comes to Winter Haven, it offers economy and job opportunities with the tourism and Legoland, which is just down the road in Winter Haven, is a significant employer along with the focus for service and education. When you compare both communities, you have growth opportunities for Lakeland, which is leaning more towards the corporate logistic hub. When you look at Winter Haven, it's more focused on tourism and healthcare. Let's talk about the outdoor and recreational things that both communities have to offer. So when it comes to the outdoor and recreational activities for both of these suburban areas for Lakeland and for Winter Haven, Lakeland actually offers a lot of family parks. I'm standing right outside the Lake Burnett Family Park, which has a lot of activities. It has a kids water park. It also has the kids swing, and I love, as a young parent, or actually as an old parent for young kids, I love that I can bring my kids over here. You can have a really nice picnic day. Winter Haven mostly is about chain of lakes. It's perfect for outdoor activities like boating, fishing, enjoying water sports because it has that chain of lakes in Winter Haven. Now, when you compare both of them, Lakeland is more of a family, community, stuff like that. Winter Haven is more so about outdoor activities, and if you are into that boating and water sports, then Winter Haven may have an edge. So in conclusion, which community or which suburban area are you moving towards? Is it Lakeland or Winter Haven? You can't go wrong with any of those because they're kind of right adjacent to each other. And if you haven't watched the video on both Winter Haven and Lakeland, make sure to go ahead and do so. And if you are looking for that brand new home anywhere in these two areas, make sure to check out the playlist on Orlando Home Show and Orlando Home Show in Espanol, where we do bring you 8+ models throughout these areas. Put that in the comment below. What do you want to move to? What kind of makes more sense for you. Is it Lakeland? Is it Winter Haven? But both of these communities have a very unique features in regards to what is that you want to do. One is more outdoorsy, another one is more family raising a kids, but you can't go wrong with any of those. I know a lot of people that are retiring, they're retiring because what you can get for money in these suburban areas as compared to what you could if you kind of go into the major metropolitan Orlando, Windermere, Winter Garden area. I've done more videos about those comparisons. I do hope that my video bring in a lot of value for you, and if they do, please press that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. And now that I'm doing my whole thing on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, please make sure to check us out there. And don't forget to leave a comment below. And until the next one, thank you for watching. Bye for now.